years. It's a massive burden caused by national government, because they like to play politics with the city of Cape Town and with the Western Cape in general. They have not, since 2011, afforded us, in terms of the formula used by the Finance and Fiscal Commission, of all the tax collected at the national level, the share that must come to Cape Town. We're still not getting our equitable share. And if we can get our equitable share from national government, from the Finance and Fiscal Commission, we will be able to do a lot to ease the stress and the burden, especially on our infrastructure. There is a formula used by national government based on the census figures, whereby you get a percentage of the national income according to the number of people living in your city. Now, Cape Town has grown in the past 10 years by 30%, which means that our revenue and our equitable share from national government had to grow by 30%, and it did not grow. So we are short of having to provide infrastructure because we don't get the correct amount from national government. Or we're short by billions. We're short by billions. We can only afford currently to spend 6 billion rand every financial year on infrastructure. We must at least spend 12 billion rand a year to keep up with building new infrastructure, but also maintaining the old ones. Because if you don't maintain your wastewater treatment plants and all of your electricity substations and that, then after some time, if they are not maintained, they simply collapse. So we have to split the budget of maintaining our old infrastructure and then also building new infrastructure. Oh yes, most definitely. We are speaking on it almost every year when it comes to finances. We've raised it again with the Minister of Finance in this budget cycle. The Minister of Finance called all the mayors of all the metropolitans together and told all of us, in no uncertain terms, there's simply not enough money in the fiscus to support cities anymore, that we as the cities must go out to the private market to go and borrow money. So what we've done in the city of Cape Town this year, we went out to the private market to go and borrow R1 billion just to help us to keep up with the pressure on our infrastructure. Well, I would say there's a lot of jealousy. Cape Town is the only city not run by the ruling party. And so, for instance, when the ruling party was in charge of Cape Town, you didn't have the complaint that Cape Town was racist. All of a sudden, now that they're not governing Cape Town is racist. And so the sore point for national government is that it is their own monitoring and evaluation that produce the results that show that Cape Town is the best run metropolitan in the country. Now, yes, I will be the first to accept that we are the best run, but there are still major, major challenges that we face on a daily basis. Because Cape Town, like all other cities around the country, have to deal with the backlog of the past. You must recall it's only since 1994 when government actively and proactively started to address the backlog caused by apartheid. And Cape Town is no exception to that. And so, yes, I normally take it in my stride. I know always that the truth will always survive. And whatever they throw at us, if it's not the truth, it will not survive. And continue to remain focused. If I must be sidetracked with all of these mud throwing, I will not go down to that level in any case. I remain focused to build and to make this great city, make it even greater. Well, I'm certainly open to criticism. I'm matured enough to accept any constructive criticism. And I always say publicly that we will never claim to know all the answers to all the challenges that we face. But when you criticize, we also come forward and give propose some solutions. But if you just want to be an armchair critic and just criticize because Cape Town is not governed by the ruling party, I don't take you serious. I mean, if I have to really be bothered with all the, I call them social media activists. They think they are an activist by just tweeting a bad thing about the mayor or putting something on Facebook. I ignore them because I cannot afford to, the limited time that I have left in my term, to still be concerned about those things. So yes, criticism is good if it's constructive. No, it's definitely campaign. I mean, the ANC said it publicly, so did the sidekick of the ANC, Seskona. The poo throwers, the executive member of the poo throwers is now a member of the ANC executive. They said so publicly that they want to make the city and the province ungovernable. And part of the land invasions that you see in the city, part of the illegal protests trying to stone cars on the N2 and the N1, it's part of that making the city ungovernable. But as the City of Cape Town, we remain committed to build an inclusive city, to build a caring city, to build a city where people can have opportunities, to build a safe city. And really, at the end of the day, that is what we are committed to, and that is what we have achieved and will continue to do going into the future.